To start things off, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
Hey boss, Steve speaking. The driver on the other route called in that they're not feeling well. Can you take over for them? By the way, if you want to know when the next bus is coming, just take a look at the timetable.
Here today, we will be playing Bus Simulator 21 Next Stop, where we take over the role as a city bus driver. Alright, let's take a look at the bus schedule. This will tell us when the supposedly sick bus driver should arrive to the stop so that we can take over his route.
Sure thing.
Now that we've taken over the vehicle, let's make our way to the first stop. So not only are we picking up and dropping off passengers, but we must also be careful to obey traffic laws, signal, and definitely no running over pedestrians in the crosswalk, or heavy fines are included.
I'll never go on foot again. Taking the bus is just so much fun.
I like to listen to the passenger conversation. Occasionally, you will hear their random thoughts or catch them being sneaky. So right here, we have a passenger who is listening to loud music. Once we get to a safe place to stop, we can interact and let them know that most people don't enjoy classical music, and could they turn it down? Didn't expect it to be a kid, but okay, back to our route. Coming up on the appropriately titled next stop, where we will pick up and drop off. Looks like no one got on, which we will occasionally see, so don't be alarmed. Just continue to make your stops. Make sure the lights are green, or you will get a blowing through a red light fine and lose money on your payday.
Lights are out. Last stop. Please leave the bus.
As this is the last stop, we won't be picking anyone up, just making sure everyone is off the bus. Then we will circle back around to do the route all over again. If you've made it this far in the video, leave a comment on if you say route, sounds like tree route, or the correct way of route.
Next stop. San Pablo Elementary.
This game did a good job on making sure you get the city feel with how busy it is and seeing all of the cars around, buildings, and pedestrians. Here we've had a collision, where I don't think it was my fault because I did signal. But of course I still get the fine anyway. showing the curb some attention. At the crosswalk, you can see the lady start to make her way to the other side of the street, but then changed her mind and decided to go back. She must have known it was our first day on the job, or she saw us jump the curb. We have a red light here. This is where we will make sure we wait until it turns green, seeing as though we've racked up a couple of fines already. We don't want to put the company in the hole on our first day. I don't want any trouble. I'll just wait here until the two pedestrians cross the street. Had a close call there with the green car because I thought I had missed my turn to get to the next stop. That bump felt like we ran over a body. Angel Shores has some rough roads for this rookie bus driver. Wow, we somehow got to the bus stop late and off schedule. Okay, so this passenger wants to know if we make a stop at Jetty Drive, which I think we do, but let's take a look at our map to be sure, because you get marked for giving the wrong answer. There it is, Jetty Drive, right on our route. Off to the next stop in Angel Shores as we pass some nice scenery with some houses right across the street from the corner gas station. Sarcasm intended. Coming up on our next stop, and we have a load of passengers waving to us.
One ticket, please.
Let's give this passenger a one-trip senior ticket, and if we owe him change we want to make sure we give him the correct amount, or we will get marked for that also.
Thank you for waking me up. Tram seats.
This passenger would like a one-trip regular ticket. As we can see that some passengers require tickets in order to get on the bus, and this makes it important to do ticket inspections to make sure all riders hold a ticket.
Ugh, it's way too hot outside.
Another thing we have to pay attention to is our wheelchair passengers, because in order for them to get on you have to go to your radial tool and extend the ramp. This was one of the longer stops, seeing as though we had a wheelchair passenger and a few people who needed tickets.
Street is always so
But off to the next stop we go.
Bird droppings everywhere, but it's the best place in town for having fun.
We know we're at the correct stop when we see passengers waving to us. Let's get them on.
Hey, one ticket, please.
We've been told a passenger has left an item behind. That means we should exit the cabin and check the bus to see if we can find it.
Is Blade recruiting? Oh, thank you for waking me up.
There's that oh so valuable item that a passenger left behind. $1 million
When I ride the
teddy
bus,
bear.
I can do so much work before I even get to the office.
Now that we've found the item, let's move on to our next stop.
Next stop, Jetty Drive.
Nice 360 view of the bus we're operating. There's a lot of passengers at this stop. So once we're done getting everyone aboard and tickets issued, it should be the perfect time to do a ticket inspection to make sure all passengers are holding one.
May I have a ticket, please?
Sometimes from the passenger conversation you can hear them mention that they've lost their tickets or never had
Thank
one.
you.
That's why it's also important to listen to what they say.
Way too hot outside. Thanks.
I would like a ticket.
Thank you for waking me up. Tram seats are so...
All right, let's start our inspection.
I tried some fancy fruit yesterday. John fruit? Oh no, jackfruit. It tastes like a mix of banana, pineapple, mango and melon. Could make a one-fruit smoothie out of it, I guess.
The guys in the front all have their tickets. Let's check the passengers towards the middle and back.
This bus has such a nice interior.
It appears that everyone is holding a ticket. But not to worry, we'll catch one next time.
Next stop, Seatrix Square.
We're notified that a passenger needs to get off. I guess apparently they missed their stop, so we'll just let him off right here. It was the guy with the cowboy hat. The outside view really helps with all of those sharp turns that Angel Shores has so many of. Here we will be picking up at the hospital. Alright, Lake Anza Road should be our last stop, and where our final passengers will get off. Look, there's a passenger crossing when the stop signal is clearly up. Good thing I'm learning from my mistakes from earlier, because she almost ended up a pancake.
And look out of that window. Could you please get up?
And that ends our first day as a bus driver in Bus Simulator 21 Next Stop. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you continue to the others.
Hey boss, Steve again. The driver just called again. He told me to say thank you for helping out. They're home safe and will be back to work in no time.